feeling good about getting back here to talk again during therapy on day 3, what was supposed to be the last day of the potty party. Boys did a lot better with staying in underwear and going pee on the potty. Hiro, as soon as the therapist walked in the door this morning and I told him, go put on underwear, he, okay, and went to the restroom and put on underwear. He had an accident this morning. He wanted to do his under diaper, which was the underwear under his regular pull-up diaper, but he took that like a champ. He was like, oh, accident, pulled it off, went and changed, and he was fine about it. Throughout the day, he didn't have any other accidents, so that's a good thing. He went pee on the potty a lot, but he did have still pretty bad reactions to having to wear the underwear all day long. Not as long of meltdowns as he had the previous 2 days, but still like up to 15 minutes screaming, crying that he just wanted to wear a diaper. And then by the time the therapist left at 5 o'clock, he had it. He was crying for a diaper. I finally gave him a diaper at bedtime. He was super excited. And then Carmelo, he did his whole routine where he got dressed to go in the pool, and we pushed it. He did not want to go pee in the potty that much. He only went pee in the potty twice before pool time. Therapy started at 9 o'clock, and we didn't go in the pool until 3. So about 4 o'clock, he did not want to put underwear back on. Finally got him to put underwear back on, and he was fine the rest of the time the therapists were here. And then my husband and I kept trying to put him on the potty. He didn't want to go on the potty. He didn't want to sit. He had held in his poop all day long, which he usually has a bowel movement in the morning and around 2:30 when the therapists are getting ready to leave. So it was already 5 o'clock. He still hadn't had a bowel movement. So we were on high alert to make sure he didn't poop in his underwear again like he did yesterday. And he didn't. We locked all the bedroom doors so he couldn't go and hide and poop. He did try to hide in the hallway closet, which we don't have a lock on, but that was fine. I kept peeking in there, making sure he wasn't squatting to poop. Now, when it came to finally getting in the bathtub to take a bath tonight, he had peed in his underwear in the hallway closet. It wasn't too big of a mess, just pee. Cleaned it up. And then he was super excited that he saw that he was going to be able to wear his diaper once he got out of the bathtub. But he still didn't poop all day long. So it's already been 24 hours since he had a bowel movement, so he's holding it in. And then tomorrow we're still having therapy tomorrow. We're going to take off therapy the next day because we put in the extra hours for 3 days. The therapists don't have hours to come on Friday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday though, it's our responsibility as parents to keep them in the underwear from the time they wake up to bedtime. So we'll see how that goes, because yeah, especially Sunday, my husband has to work. It's only gonna be me here with all 3 kids trying to put them all in the potty all day long. I'll probably just keep them in underwear all day long with no clothes, because yeah, a little less laundry to do that way, right? I don't know what's gonna happen the next couple of weeks on how they're gonna do with it, but yeah. Or I just know it's not good for Carmelo to keep holding in his bowel movements the entire day. He already does that with urinating. He doesn't like to, when we're out at like Walmart or anything like that on our regular shopping trips. It could take up to 3 hours with all 3 kids, depending on their mood and how much I have to get that day, and the transitioning from the car to the car, all that. all those factors. It could be up to 3 hours that we're out on our regular shopping trips. And Carmelo will come home with a completely dry diaper because he had been holding it in that whole time, but refuses to go potty in the restrooms. And now he's doing that the entire day with his bowel movements. I'm like, it's not good for him to be holding in all that. If you have any suggestions on how to make that easier, I don't know. It's not something we had to deal with Hiro. Because every autistic child is different. There are some things that can be similar. So this could be a similar situation with some of you, but we haven't dealt with it before, and the therapists haven't dealt with it before, so they don't know what to do either. That's a common theme with our therapists is my children throw everyone for a loop. You could be a therapist for 30 years and my children will do something that you're like, I've never seen that before. Just go with the flow, right? Just figure out novel ways to deal with all this, or if experienced ways. If any of you know someone, tell us something. But yeah, so that was our party, and we're still going to be dealing with it, I'm pretty sure, for the next couple of months of trying to fight them to stay in underwear and cleaning up accidents multiple times a day. So the takeaways were hide the diapers the first morning, like the night before, hide all the diapers, and just say, we ran out. Like, you guys used too many. We ran out of diapers. You have to wear underwear because that's all we have. You have to wear something, so you have to wear underwear. So that kind of worked for us, taking them to the bathroom frequently. Of course, any potty training will tell you that, right? Offering a lot of reinforcements. We had a lot of Hershey bars and potato chips and things that the kids liked. Finding the time when maybe they'll already wear underwear, like Carmelo with pool time. Carmelo will stay in underwear until he gets in the pool. So that was a big one of how we got Carmelo to stay in his underwear this whole time. Very soft transitions to wearing the underwear during the day. So I woke up and would tell like Hiro that he could wear his under diaper. So that was a nice soft transition. And then once the therapist got here, he knew that he had to be in only underwear. So that helped. Novel play, definitely. That helped. If you're able to borrow games or any other like videos or anything like that, that would help to keep their mind off of it. Just let them play and have fun. But we did have a lot of crying. We did have a lot of meltdowns. A few accidents, like what? One accident per boy per day. Which isn't bad if you think about it. We wake up at 5 o'clock. Therapy started at 9. And then only really one accident until the end of therapy at 5 o'clock. Another tip, have underwear that they've chosen or characters or designs that they really like. So that might help. With sensory issues, a whole bunch of different, like we have an entire basket, like a laundry basket full of underwear that I've collected throughout the years of different styles, different fabrics. So that was a good thing too. Carmelo would change out of underwear like 5 times before he found which underwear he was okay with wearing at the time, especially with sensory issues. You don't know what each child likes until they try it. And when they can't tell you what they like, you just have to bite the bullet and purchase a lot of underwear. That was our experience with the potty party. Again, tell me if you've ever had experience with potty trained autistic children or had a potty party. It was new to me. I never heard of it, so I don't know if it's a new thing or if people have been doing this for years. Were you successful with it? tell me in the comments down below. I hope I was of some help to someone, because that's really all that we're doing this for right now. Is a lot of people have asked me for advice because I have multiple children with different kinds of autism, and we've dealt with a lot over the last 8 years. So I'm just trying to share what we've gone through, things that we've tried, and build a community of people who could just help each other. Because it's lonely as an autism parent. You don't get out that much, though we're trying to more often. And we just need to be there for each other. And like, the kids are asleep. This is the only time I can get on here and talk to people. Pretty much is like after children are asleep. And that's another thing that I'm sure a lot of autism parents realize, is that you don't have any downtime unless your children sleep, because you're always on high alert. Even when they're sleeping, you're on high alert, unless you have really good locks on the doors and monitors and video cameras. So I hope someone gained something from this experience. We did, and we're still gonna work through it the next couple of months, because nothing comes easy, of course. I don't expect it to. Thanks for sticking around, you guys. Love you. Bye. Hey guys. So we're 1 month today, actually, from the start of the potty party. So the big question in this 3-part video series, I guess, was, are the boys actually potty trained now?
The answer, sort of.
Sort of, yeah. So I think it was the least adversive kind of potty train that we've done. Mm-hmm. Yes, you heard the screams.
But
there was a lot of fighting and everything.
But that happens any day anyway.
Yeah, but I mean, they are older, so you're looking at 6 and 8-year-old that you're trying to fully potty train at the present time, who have a mind of their own, are set in their ways, pretty much. So I think it went as good as it could have gone. And to the point of, are they potty trained, the sort of, I think it was a good start.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely helped Carmelo. Carmelo will now, I mean, not always, but during the day, he'll go take himself to the potty and pee.
There have been some days that it was every single time.
Yeah.
Like 10 times in one day.
Which, that's never happened.
Yeah. That was just a couple of days ago. He all of a sudden took it upon himself to, like, we were like, where's Carmelo? Like, oh my gosh, he's in underwear. He's going to pee on my floor somewhere. And it was actually that he was in the bathroom. He went in the bathroom, shut the door, and was going pee in the potty by himself.
Now, as far as him doing the other in the bathroom...
Yeah.
No.
He still hasn't done that once.
No, he won't.
He still has not pooped in the potty. He still is waiting until he gets a diaper at the end of the day. It's been a couple of days every week that both of them fight to initially put on their underwear, because we're still putting them in their diapers for bedtime because they're soaked through.
Yeah,
like
that's
by the time they wake up.
That's not fun to clean up.
Yeah. So we are still putting them in the diapers for bedtime. We actually had to keep putting Eva in pull-ups also for bedtime because she peed the bed a couple of times. But yeah, during the day, they're doing fine. Hiro hasn't had one pee accident since the potty party. And Carmelo has had a couple here and there, day or two since the potty party, that he had a lot of accidents in underwear, but he hasn't had a poo accident in the underwear again since the potty party.
No, he can hold that all day. Yeah. That's the problem. You can know he has to go to the bathroom and sit him on the toilet, which I've done and I timed it 40 minutes. And I'm like, the dude's gotta go. Like,
he refuses to go.
It's up to here. You can kind of see it coming behind his eyes. You get him off the toilet, You put him in a diaper, of course, because that's what he's going to want. No poo right next to the toilet.
Yeah. But he has only peed in his underwear once this week. It was after the therapist left and he just, right in front of me, like stood up and pulled everything off and peed onto a kitchen chair. Like, I don't know what was going on with him.
Which chair is that? I don't want to sit in that. Just.
I cleaned it and nobody ever knew. You've been sitting in it all week.
Nice.
I didn't tell you about that one, did I?
No, I'm finding that out now. So are you.
Yeah. But yeah, no, so I think it was a really good starting point
Yeah.
for them to...
It's helpful. Definitely helpful.
Yeah, it made... I think they had the most improvement after this method than any other method that we've ever used.
Definitely not in the first 3 days, but
no.
Substantially after several weeks of it.
Yeah, and like everyone that we've done before, it was like that they would... It was aversive for them. They would start to avoid the bathroom. They would scream and fight and hide more. But this one, now after a month, that we're like, we still, fight them to keep the underwear on all day some days, but other days it's like they don't want to take the underwear off. Like Carmelo has actually also asked for underwear, like at 7 a.m. after we wake up. He asked just straight for underwear.
It's basically become habitual, which is what we want.
Yeah.
The only issue is he still doesn't realize that there's one other thing you need to do. I don't know how long that's going to take.
Yeah. So, was the potty party a success?
50-50.
Yes. Yeah. I think for us.
Yeah, well, I mean,
it was improvement. If it was improvement, it was success.
Any improvement is better than what we've had for...
Changing, like,
however many.
Like 30 diapers a day.
Yeah, that kind of gets old. I mean, diapers are cool. I mean, peeing your pants is cool.
Yeah.
If you want to be Miles Davis.
I don't know that reference.
Yeah, Billy Madison. He put water in the front of his pants. And then the old lady who was there at the log cabin, she's like, well, peeing your pants is cool. I'm Miles Davis. So, Carmen is Miles Davis.
Got it.
Anyway, that's all going to get cut out. You're not going to see any of that.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I mean, that just was mindless rambling. So, overall, a success.
Yep. We were happy with it. With the end result. It's still, challenging, of course, but everything is.
So, if you have an idea on how to get our children, well, Carmelo, to poop on the potty from here on after, put in the comments.
Yes.
Or come over and show us. Either one's fine with me. You want to show up? I'll have beer ready. Gumbo, whatever. I mean, if you've never had gumbo, or whatever. Come over. Teach us, please.
Something's gonna work with him.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hiro was easy. He did it himself. It was his own idea.
Same thing with Eva.
It's that it has to be their own idea.
Well, it's been 6 years and it's still not Carmelo's idea.
Yeah, so.
6 long years.
But yes, so that's the end of the potty party series. I'll keep updating sporadically. You guys can ask questions about anything else that we did in the potty party if something we didn't cover. I don't know what I didn't cover in 3 videos, but I probably forgot to say something. If you have any questions, comments, tips,
or things you want to see, let us know what you want to see. Sure, we've got things planned that we're going to put out, but let us know what you want to see in this family.
Yeah. And
what we do, whether it's homeschooling or whether it's related to the children in a different way, or if you want to just see them destroy our house, and we could make a video of that.
That's every day.
Yeah, we could just show you a video of destruction. You know, Hiro pretends to be Godzilla, and Carmelo doesn't pretend.
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks, guys.
Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Yeah, this one was fun. I think.
You mean the video was fun? Not the experience.
No, the experience. You saw it on my face.
Yeah, I
that was the most stressed I've been in a couple of years, I think.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Bye guys. Thank you.
What are you looking at?
You're watching our video.
That's you.
That's me. Yeah, I talked a lot. Sorry. Did you like watching yourself on YouTube? You're on YouTube now.